Hello, my name's Andrew, and these are the best barefoot road running shoes for sprinting, marathons, casual, and everything in between. First off, my favorite do-it-all barefoot road shoe is the Vivobarefoot Sensus with a wide toe box, water-resistant leather upper, soft suede lining, ultra-thin 3mm zero-drop sole, superb flexibility, and minimal tread for urban terrain. At just 194 grams, the Sensus is one of the lightest and most flexible barefoot shoes in the world, and the ground feel is amazing, translating every detail like a high-def vinyl record, while still providing some light protection for scattered stones, glass, or other debris. Because the leather is 100% leather, it's perfect for wearing barefoot or with a thin layer of Injinji merino wool toe socks to keep it clean. And the material wraps snugly around your foot, while also flowing smoothly for anything from slow runs to track workouts to long distance training in all weather, with some solid water resistance and breathability through the slits up front. Unlike synthetic styles, the Sensus also looks super classy for casual use, and it's one of those barefoot shoes that's so light it just disappears off your feet like you're not wearing anything at all. That said, the 3mm sole can wear down faster on rough terrain like gravel, and the closed leather upper doesn't offer as much airflow as an open mesh for hot weather. For all-terrain use, the Freet Vibe is a versatile pick with a wide toe box, breathable mesh upper, padded lining, then 4mm zero-drop sole of excellent flexibility, and minimal hybrid tread for both roads and moderate trails. While not quite as light as the Sensus, the Vibe is still featherweight compared to traditional cushion shoe brands like Nike, and it's great for long runs or marathon training with some extra padding around the ankle and under the laces. Also, with an extra millimeter of thickness and more aggressive triangle lugs, the Vibe is better at handling gravel, stones, thorns, and other rough ground than most barefoot road shoes if you're someone who does a lot of mixed terrain running, although synthetic can build up odor faster than natural materials, and the tread isn't deep enough to handle more challenging terrain like steep muddy hills. For all-around trainer, the Xero HFS is a great budget option with a wide toe box, breathable mesh upper, side support, padded lining, medium 5mm zero-drop sole of excellent flexibility, and hybrid tread for roads and light trails. FYI, I'd recommend the HFS Original because the 2 is a little bit more stiff feeling. Like the Freet Vibe, the HFS upper feels cushy inside, which is nice for longer mileage, but the toe box mesh is a bit more open, which makes it a better option for hot weather and faster runs where you want a lot of air circulating. Additionally, the tread is thick enough to work for off-roading on rocks and gravel, although the lugs on the Freet Vibe have a slight edge in terms of aggressiveness. Because of the reinforced upper, the HFS is one of the best lightweight barefoot trainers for gym workouts, and the sole is cut both directions, making it highly flexible for dynamic movement like push-ups and box jumps. For technical road running, the Vivobarefoot Primus Lite is a speed demon with a wide toe box, mesh or knit upper, minimal lining, thin 4mm zero-drop sole of excellent flexibility, and minimal tread for urban terrain. Like the Sensus, the Primus Lite feels more similar to a sock than a shoe, and while I usually prefer the knit version, which is wider, softer, and more comfortable for long runs, the original Primus Lite mesh version is great for hot weather track workouts and tempo runs where I need a ton of airflow to keep my feet from overheating or getting too sweaty. For gym use, the Primus Lite knit generally has enough support to cover lifting, calisthenics, and yoga, but the original is a better pick if you're doing more high intensity training with lots of side-to-side movement because of the extra support. That said, the original does feel a bit harder and more slim, and the knit is a little less practical in super hot weather due to the closed upper, although the natural knit version is more breathable than synthetic. Finally, for agility, the Vibram KSO is like a pair of Spider-Man shoes with extra wide separate toes, wool, hemp, or synthetic upper, ultra thin 3mm zero-drop sole, superb flexibility, and minimal sole for urban terrain and light trails. FYI, Vibram recently took all of their natural styles out of stock, so if that bothers you, I would definitely reach out to customer service, and hopefully we can bring them back with enough requests from the barefoot community. Like the Sensus, the KSO is the absolute gold standard for ground feel, but the separate toes give it even more flexibility, and I've also found Vibrams to be the best solution for dealing with joint pain, allowing me to land even more softly than in regular barefoot shoes. What's more, the Vibram sole is extremely tough and grippy, making the KSOs perfect for climbing trees, parkour, or balancing sports like yoga. Despite being only 3mm, the KSO is durable enough to handle running on gravel or even a bit of moderate trail running, although if the terrain is more rocky, it's better to go with a thicker style like the V-Trek. Lastly, Vibrams also excel at the gym for weightlifting and calisthenics, although for side-to-side workouts, it's better to go with one of the reinforced styles like the V-Train, and in general, the one major weakness of Five Fingers is that they're not at all practical for cold, wet conditions. Overall, barefoot shoes are hands down the best footwear for road running, and once you build up a little callus, you'll never need to waste money on another cushion shoe again. That said, if you'd like to support the channel, you can shop with the referral links down below, browse and filter more products with the shoe finder tool at my website barefootwear.org, or watch my zero drop transition video to learn more about barefooting. And if you have a question about barefoot road running shoes or about minimalist footwear in general, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, catch you next time, peace!